Welcome into today's episode, everybody. We are here live Friday, September 26th, 7 a.m., covering the cryptocurrency market and the tank show we're watching. Not this show, but the tank show of the cryptocurrency market. Let's get to it today. Bitcoin is in today for a price at 108,796 for a Bitcoin and 3,892 for an Ethereum. $2.70 for an XRP. Everybody getting all freaked out. No need to worry, guys. We're all fine. Don't get all freaked out and all weird on me. All right. It's just cryptocurrency. It's down to $2.75. What the heck is the big deal? It was back to these levels. Here, let's go back here. $2.75. We were back to these levels here. We were back to these levels back here. February 2025. We were back to these levels here, January 2025, and we were back to very similar levels way back here, December 2024. So how about we don't freak out and just calm it right down? We're all good. When in doubt, zoom out is what we say. We like to say because it rhymes too. Don't forget Caleb and Brown, keeping your crypto backed 1-to-1, and you might want to think about that. Institutional grade Fireblocks grade security. Fireblock security, which is institutional grade, is what I meant to say. And don't worry, you can load everything onto Caleb and you don't have to pay anything. You pay once you cash out with Caleb. Once you buy, sell, or swap, you pay 3.5%. That's it with Caleb. Okay, so check them out. Check out our Patreon, please, because that's what we're going to hop on to now right quickly and see if we can get this to play for us. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Let's see.
For the viewers for our Patreon, patreon.com/ don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure it's this. No, I'll put it.
A taste of our Patreon. Coming soon to a theater near you. Actually, it's already there and open and ready for you. So please check our Patreon out. Check out Fiat Leak, which is pumping about 500,000 or so a minute of XRP it's trading. And how about we get to our very quick cryptocurrency coverage? Let's first check this out before we do that. And let's get to my notes, actually, before we do that. Yeah, we have a cryptocurrency shakeout. So everybody's wondering what's going on in cryptocurrency today. What's going on with the market? Why are we down so much? Why is cryptocurrency market down to $3.72 trillion? And fear and greed is at a whopping fear and greed index coming in at 32, which is way into the fear, quite a bit into the fear. Take 50, subtract it by 32, and there you have your number that's into the fear. I'm no math whiz. Anyway, that's what we're dealing with here. Okay, cryptocurrency takes a retrace. The institutional investors want everybody shaken out. Look at ICP's price now. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. For goodness sakes, I'm so biased that I have an XRP cup. So why would you buy or sell anything because of what I say or do when I'm that far over the fence? Right? So I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything because of what I say or do, especially not XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, IOTA, SUI, Quanta, the whole thing. All right. So let's look at cryptocurrency, one cryptocurrency in particular, one project called Internet Computer, ICP, and look that it has an all-time high of $750. Are we saying it's going back to all-time high? Who knows? It may not. It was still at $80 right here back in 2021. So now look, you're going to have to go check on-chain metrics, go to GitHub, go to all these places, go to DeFi Llama, check TVL, and just see what's going on with some of these projects yourself. You've got to vet them and check them yourself. See where they are today, too. Don't just look at where they've been and what the white paper says. Look at where their traction is in the real world today. So take a peek at some of these. It's never financial advice. Some folks are going to make millions of dollars in crypto. Some will make billions. I swear to you, crypto will make some trillionaires. It will. The folks who had enough money to drop millions of dollars into some of these projects are literally going to have a trillion on their portfolio. Those that like to keep things under control and under wraps, which I get it, um, to an extent, not when we're hurting the humans, but yeah, we have to be very nice and kind. And this is what we're looking for is kindness and some encouragement to say, look at someone like me to come out of nowhere 6 years ago or so and learn all of this and become a little master at it and say, wait a minute, I'm not really that smart. Like anybody can do this. I mean, I'm kind of smart, but I'm not that smart compared to everybody else. You guys are smarter than me out there. Come on, anybody can do this. Let's step up to the plate. Cryptocurrency is something that everybody is looking at now and wondering, is this thing real? Is it a scam? Is it not? We don't know. Well, you can get onto Coin Market Cap and some other sites to take a peek at prices. You can go look at Total Value Locked or TVL and see how much money is on the chain and work and moving on the chain and working on the chain and how many people are using it, kind of thing. You go to GitHub, you can see wallets and things on. You've got Glassnode. There's all these sites that you can go um, to see what's going on with on-chain matrix for cryptocurrency projects and see if you like them or not. But right now, Bitcoin's at 109,000. Now look at Bitcoin. Let's make sure we're still on our share screen. We are. So let's look at Bitcoin here and take a look at Bitcoin, guys, on the 7-day. Okay, so Bitcoin's here. It takes such a dump here. Watch this on the 1 month. Here we are at some kind of a height, right, on the 1 month at somewhere around 117,000 or so. But if we go back a little more deeply and we go back here, we had something like 126. I think this was an all-time high. Pretty sure it was at 124,457 over here on this, middle of August here. Okay. Now let's zoom out here, guys. Here's the point. What is the point? Here's the point. Zoom out. Look at it. Draw a trend line from here to here and look at where we go. Look at where we're going. By when? Oh, I don't know. Just draw the trend line and come out to kind of like these distances here. Now look at the bottom, you've got the dates for newcomers. You've got the dates here. And here we've got prices scaling up. So if we come out and say, well, by when? Well, I don't know. If you draw a trend line here, you could see it's by about here. So distance-wise, time-wise, we're still looking at some months, guys. We are not right here right now with this jumping. We've got some pain coming. We've got more pain coming. Can you take it? This stuff's not for everybody. If you stop and think about this, let's get back to this. If you stop and think about this, guys, welcome into Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with Frank the Crypto Tank. I'm not a financial advisor. You have to consult your financial advisor before you make any moves. Crypto is very risky and dangerous. You lose everything in crypto, okay? Here's the thing. If you consider this and you consider that hey, Francisco, what's up? Good morning. If you consider, guys, that we've been waiting, and we'll get to our episode in a second. I've got to start with this morning. Guys, if you consider we've been waiting, you need the patience of a saint to do well with cryptocurrency or investing. If you're going to start on your own, me, anybody, we have to be honest. It does take probably about a decade or so to genuinely use our own money, invest well in something, wait until those fruits get ripe enough, and then we can pick some and say, hey, we did it. We achieved it. We achieved some financial wealth. Yay. You know what I mean? It takes about, I do have $50,000 that I dropped into it. And if somebody does that, not financial advice, if somebody did that right now, or 100K or 200K, they would only wait some months before they saw massive gains in the crypto space. And they would say, see, all I did was just drop my money in, and 4, 5, 6 months later, look at me cranking because XRP ETFs approved, blah, 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 blah. The whole thing, we go into it every single episode. But there are those, as we see, who can hop in right at just before the train's leaving the station, leaving, and jump right on. And they might have missed the Trump pump, but they just come on now, and then all of a sudden, that's it. And another, Q2 2026, they're killing it. And everybody's like, you're a genius. How'd you see the crypto thing? Well, I've been told about it for long enough. And right before it rocketed, I got in. That can happen, but by and large, guys, we know the truth. It takes about a decade with your own money if you're going to start kind of from scratch. It takes about a decade or so. You guys still got to be in something explosive and something powerful and fast, but you could do it in about a decade, and you could do it faster if you jump to crypto or AI much faster. And we all know the truth. You can. And I'm not a financial advisor, and that's not financial advice, but that is the truth of things. And some of my friends are about to do this, what I just mentioned. Get in late here, quote unquote, to the crypto space, but still early enough. And then all of a sudden starts kicking. We get a super cycle over the next year. Let's just see what happens, guys. Guys, this big crypto shakeout, let's talk about pain here because today crypto market is, of course, dripping red. Oh my gosh, blood is in the streets. This is when, of course, people buy. I broke my microphone again. Oh boy, I'm good for breaking my microphone about every other episode. I don't break it. What I do is I take it off of its. Hang on one sec. Oh boy, I got this thing. This is why the live is great because I don't know if I can get my mic going. Wait, hang on. You got it now. Oh, you got it, buddy. Oh yeah, I think. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna do this episode with me holding the mic, and then this thing doesn't want to stay, so there's nothing I can do. All right, well, it is what it is. That's how we do. We roll with the changes. Hey guys, if you can't have enough intestinal fortitude to deal with a mic coming off during a live and still staying cheery, I don't care even that things are falling. I'm still not even getting aggravated really much, and I'm totally keeping my cool. I really could care less what the audience thinks. And so, if you could do things like the way the tank is doing them, and you can operate the way I do, and not really care when things literally fall apart, like your microphone or the crypto space, who gives two craps? It's like this thing won't stop moving. I can't keep it from doing that. And what I'm going to do actually is just go like this, because that's what we do. I hope I don't break my mic. Yeah, now it's a boom mic. Yeah, that's what we do. We bob and move and weave here in the crypto space. Who cares the cryptocurrency market's broken? Who cares my microphone is broken? We take it and we use it to our advantage. That's what we do. Bitcoin's sliding, Ethereum's bleeding, XRP's taking the heat. My mic just broke, turned into a boom mic, even though it's a directional mic. The retail investors are lemmings, and we all know it, and it's okay. What's a lemming? Anybody know what a lemming is? Shout it out if you know it. Whenever you know the answers, just shout them out. A lemming is a small, I will. A lemming is a small, it's almost like a little mouse, pretty much. Usually Arctic lemmings is what we see, and they change with the snow, camouflage with the snow. They don't really have much going for them. They got a tight, small little body, you know? And that's what a lemming is. So we're not lemmings. I've been told to not sidetrack or else I kill the opportunity for shorts. So let me flow without mussing it up. And is it possible for me to do this? Wait. There we go. All righty. Now we got our directional mic. All right. So now here's the deal retail investors are tweaking, institutional buyers are buying. The truth is, it isn't random chaos. It's classic shakeout. Guys, there's nothing that happened to cause this. Let's wake the heck up. The crypto space has done nothing but move forward, and we're only moving forward, and the groundwork is only being set for us to move forward. And anything that is a drop right now that we're seeing is simply a shakeout because there's no reason for prices to drop other than large institutional players are purposefully dropping this market. They want you out. Now, here's the truth this shakeout, deliberate play. Institutions know the game. They push the market down as always. They trigger the stop losses. They flood the headlines with fear, even though they didn't really do that. They're not doing. There's nothing to put in the headlines that so everybody knows crypto's going to the moon. There's nothing kind of like any headlines could say. Yes, there is, but there's not right now. And everybody's going, well, then why is it dumping? I'm telling you why. Same old game out of the same old playbook for decades. This is how it goes, guys. This is why some folks have no business investing. They don't understand. They think if I say something like this, I'm being a weird conspiracy guy. And they're like, there's no way a hidden hand could be controlling the whole stock market, all the markets like this stock market, regular market, reg market, crypto market, blah, blah, blah. You're being crazy, Tank. No, I'm not. This is how it's done. How it's done is you get shaken out. They control trillions of dollars worth of the market and move it and make you think that, oh, that's everybody's opinion and everybody, it's all the retail people and everybody who they know what they're doing. All these people, a billion people can't be wrong. Oh my gosh, I've got to get out too. And you sell. Oops. Some people have no business investing because they don't understand how all of this works, at least to a level of, come on, there's levels and degrees of understanding. I only understand it to a level, but at least we understand it here on the channel. I'm not a financial advisor. We understand it to a level that is real, proven, tried and true. The Masters, the Drunken Millers, the Tudor Jones, all of them agree with us. We're correct. We're over the target. We do not try to say that they don't know they do know what they're talking about. That's why they're so successful. We know what we're talking about too, although we're not financial advisors. And the truth is that Bitcoin's price dropping under key support only temporarily does not put us into a bear market. We're holding medium and long-term support still. Term support, and everyone screams bear market, blah, 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 and gets crazy. Whales are adding positions, guys. This stuff is going to the moon. Ethereum's gas fees are down, right? Right now, yeah. We're going to see the change in that. Yeah, yeah, no, all of a sudden everything goes down, the price and the gas fees go down. Everything goes up, the gas fees go up. Yeah, God bless you, Ethereum. Yeah, institutions are quietly loading into ETH, staking, knowing the long-term yield beats treasuries once risks are they're priced in already. We know where we're going. And by the way, to get it a little deeper into this, guys, to get a little more, and I think I like this new mic setup. I think I might leave it like this. To get a little more deeply into this, guys, XRP ETFs greenlit. I mean, come on. This is happening, guys. There's no way that this doesn't kill it October, November. This is classic shakeout. They want you out. They want it at cheaper. They want you out mainly is what they want. They don't care about it at cheaper. They have enough money. They just want you out. Why? You can't get rich, everybody. Why? Because that would disrupt the balance of everything. You can't have everybody just become rich. See? So it's designed to keep the balance of things. You think I'm crazy? I don't think I am. It's one of the arms of the world, besides religions and other things that keep the world into play and into balance, keep the world in balance, and keep everybody in line. There's too many lemmings running around. You got trillions now. I mean, you got billions and billions and billions on the planet. Soon to be a trillion. Now, let's look at this shakeout and see what in the heck we're looking at. Now, rate environment and liquidity, the broader markets, equities, credit, are under strain. And by the way, I have to keep an eye on my time today, everybody, because as I've told you, I run a couple of other businesses and I've got activities going on today. So you'll just have to very kindly, I will say, please deal with that because that's the way it is. And I'm going to go ahead and get us pulled up here today and make sure that I'm not missing anything as far as comments and so forth because my chat doesn't always want to cooperate. Now, rate environment and liquidity, the broader markets, equity, credit are under strain. Tightening monetary policy, sticky inflation, hawkish commentary from central banks that raises the discount rate on risk assets. Crypto doesn't exist in a vacuum, so this is supposedly why we're affected. Bullcrap! What a bunch of crap. It's a classic shakeout. Options options expiries, derivatives blowouts. In crypto, you get a periodic cascade triggered by derivatives. Long liquidations is what it means. Cascading margin calls, forced sellers, shaking everybody out. These are the kind of events institutions love when they want to shake out the weak hands, and this is what's happening right now. People, please. Hope you got some strong hands. Hope your hands aren't weak. Hope the strong regulatory ETF and ETF tailwinds priced in, of course, names like XRP. You know, you got Doge and some others. XRP Rex Osprey XRP ETF already launched. Everybody's asking me, is it a futures or a spot? It's a freaking spot. Pull up AI, take 2 seconds. It's a spot. Sentiment extremes and positioning. And that's good news, by the way. That means they're holding it. It's not a coupon for future price like our futures. On-chain data and futures positioning can show extremes, right? So when retail is over leveraged, like they are now, they always do. Oh, wait for it. Oh, just wait for it. I say we get double chop, triple chop, quadruple top. Say all that 20 times fast. Yeah, you think we're getting some fake out shakeouts coming up with this next extended cryptocurrency bull market, extended super cycle? Take a breath, Frank. Now I don't know my stuff fully, but I know enough. We're about to see a cycle like we saw with the internet and cell phone phases. We're about to see the same thing now. No major new negative news for now, which is why this is obviously a classic shakeout. Duh. Technical levels, shakeout mechanisms are flowing. Short-term technical support zone 107 is ours, and below that is 105,700 for Bitcoin. Resistance overhead, what we're really concerned about is 112,300 for first resistance from our pivot analysis. The medium-term structural support pivot is 100K for psychological structural floor for Bitcoin, and 117,000 to 123,000 for resistance zones. This is where prior highs and structural ceilings lie that we're looking at trying to break through for Bitcoin. Long-term tail scenarios, 100K fails. Okay, so if 100K fails, downside risk opens towards deeper, and then we want to be able to hold at 80K at least for a Bitcoin, please, for long-term support holding. Now, I could get into Ethereum. I don't care. I really don't. Who cares? Guys, 3,800 for an intermediate. Resistance is 4,000 to 4,100 for Ethereum. Midterm is 3,700 for the territory opens to a broader structural retrace after that. Blah, 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 blah. Who in the heck cares? Chart support, right? It's all boring and too detailed, man. Who gives a living crap when everything from here just goes to the moon? So I'm about done. Guys, I could care less, and I don't want to sound negative. Cryptocurrency is about to go to the moon. We have a short-term shakeout here. We'll have some more shakeout happening coming soon. I'm going to figure out how to get my mic to do this thing where it stays down like this and I don't have to keep moving it and holding it in front of my face. This is a much better scenario, except it's too far in front of my face. So I'm going to figure out the boom mic thing. But you guys have an awesome weekend. I won't see you until Monday. Have the best weekend you possibly could have. You got Frank the Crypto Tank. Don't forget our Patreon is now up and running. You've got to check the Patreon out for Christmas sakes. Why haven't you? Check the banner down below, and don't forget to check. Guys, you could check Kalen Brown down below if you want to or not. That's for your benefit. We get a benefit because we're affiliated, and we do win if you guys go in there and tap it. I will tell you, and tap like and subscribe too, but if you don't tap it, it's to your dismay because you're the ones who are going to be getting stuck, not cashing out properly on the next cryptocurrency bull run. So be careful and make sure you're checking things like Kalen Brown and keep a huge smile on your face because today we have the best weekend coming ever for you. I don't know what's going on, but just figure it's going to be the best weekend ever and keep a positive, smiley face on. Remember, a smile approaches an approaching, a smile confuses an approaching frown all the time. Turns it upside down, turns it into a smile. Have a great weekend. I love you guys, and I'll see you Monday. Keep a positive eye on crypto. Don't forget the big shakeout.